around here, man. I'm still loving.
We're holding on.
We're holding on to like look at that behind me. So
You know that there are watches on those, right?
yeah, I saw that. I saw
Yeah.
that. Hey, let me walk you through something real quick, man. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show you how festive this is. Look at that reef that actually has watches in it, man. That is crazy. But yes, we are at Trifecta, and I want you guys to know that this is a sponsored video because I do have some things. We're in his shop, and he's going to take us on a walkthrough. So, comparison. We're going to do some comparison of Tissot, the PRX, and other models. And we're going to focus on that keeping you under $1,000. And that came at a request of a. But if you're watching right now and you're at work and you can't watch everything, that's fine. Come back and replay. But there is something special at the end of this broadcast. Well, towards the end, once we're done with all of the PRXs and the different Tissot models that's under a grant, bro, I came in and I just scanned through everything, right? And for those that's new, oh, shout out to all the people that's new. Shout out to all of my new people, my new members. Thank you guys for joining along. What's up, Kenny, Robert Wood, Tony White? What's going on, man? You guys are definitely want to see what is over to my right. But he is setting up right now. But this is the watches right here. And if you've never been in this shop, or if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. But you have Citizen over here. You have Silver right here. You have an Indiana brand. This is the Flederman Von Rees brand. Very unique, up and coming, dope. That's the area. Oh, you got a glimpse of, and if you paused it and went back, there was a glimpse of something that's over to this way. Oh my gosh, bro. Y'all ain't ready for it. And then, of course, you got the infamous Seiko. We'll do Seiko another time because I think that's a very interesting piece. But, Jake.
What's going on?
Welcome.
All right, Happy New Year. Everybody.
Happy New Year. So this is Jake, everybody. If you don't know, you've seen Jake before on the channel, right? But there's a lot of new people here. So I want to welcome you guys in. This is Jake, and we are in Lafayette, Indiana. This is Trifecta. And what I did was I took the liberty of, if you can't stick around and you want to see what he has under $1,000, it doesn't have to be Tissot. It could be, he has a lot of watches under $1,000. I left the link in the description. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. You, sir, fireman, you're fired. Get out of here, bro. Like, you can't do that. We stay positive over here. And I don't have my people in just yet, but, you know, I got rocks for under $1,000. Space Ghost? Is this the original Space Ghost? I used to watch your show back in the day. You ever watch Space Ghost, Coast to Coast?
No.
Oh, man, it was funny, bro. Like, Space Ghost was like a TV show host.
Yeah.
He went from fighting crime in space to start talking. It was hilarious.
Well, you know what? We'll have to look that up.
Yeah, it was hilarious, man.
I never remember.
Bless up. Thank you. We are going to stay positive in here, man. We are. That's what this is. This channel is about positive, horology, family, the whole nine. Y'all know. Happy New Year for those that, if your first time meeting me. Cool. All right, so, Jake, you're not from State Farm.
No.
So,
I have khakis on, though.
You got
I get shit everywhere I go now.
What are you wearing? Khakis.
Not good.
All right, so I was having a discussion a couple days ago with a collector, and this collector said, hey, look, Trap, I really like what's going on. I'm looking at all these watches. You guys are talking about Brigade, Rolex, all these big brands, and these watches are way out of my budget. I can't spend over $1,000. So I need something that is going to be within my budget. So I said, okay. I ran up here to see what you got, man, and I see he's already took the liberty of taking some stuff out. And I actually, so all of these belong to my man Jake. I actually brought my chronograph along, and we'll talk a little bit of, let's just talk to the elephant in the room, bro, real quick. The PRX Carbon. That watch, since his debut, what has been the vibe with that? Like, how tell me, look, like, how hard is it?
To give you some background, so towards the end of last year, Tissot announced that they'd come out with these blue, and there's a little bit of purple in there in each one. There's the dark blue and light blue, and these gradient dialed PRX They thought that they were going to be the big hit, and they were, but right after they came out with this forged carbon PRX, black on black, and it was just incredibly popular to the point where everybody jumped on those. You know, these were always in stock. Again, still popular, but not to the point at $9.95 a forged carbon case, and something completely different in the PRX collection. Right. It became very, very popular. So they ran out of stock, frantically trying to catch up. Of course, then we're also getting up on the holidays, so there was no way they were going to fulfill all of the orders that were due across the state or the world, the states or the world. So we have, you know, they said October, like early October, then it was November, now it's January. We're in January, we still don't have nearly as many as we ordered. So everybody's waiting, and it's no exception across the country or the world. I mean, and Tissot will put some on their site sometimes, but then they're sold out. You know, it's a real challenge, but it's exciting. The beauty of it is they're not limited. So like they're going to come in, they're going to keep making them because it's really the hottest release for PRX in a long time.
So I wonder if we can count that as, even though it came out in 2024, would that be like the flagship for Tissot going forward? That's like,
I mean, it's hotter than the Glacier Blue, which the Glacier Blue was extremely popular, and you experienced some of the same thing where there was a wait.
Yes, yeah.
But the forged carbon eclipses, I mean, it's just unbelievable. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to get into this one. So this one right here, the gradient dial. Like, so you said that, so you had another colorway.
Yeah,
but like they're still selling.
They're still selling,
but just not.
They're just steady, right? Slow and steady, not a surge.
Right.
Just steady sellers, you know, similar to what you see right now with the Glacier Blue or the Dark Blue. Okay. Very popular, but not like viral. You got to get this.
Right.
Everybody's hunting for it, which is what the forged carbon is experiencing right now.
Okay. Hey, and shout out to my people on Watch Crunch, because there was a guy that his son, this was his first watch. His very first watch. He went and got this. I just saw this on Watch Crunch yesterday. So if you're, and I don't know if we're following each other, we may be following each other, but you know, shout out to your son. He said it is hotter than a Magnum. Get out of here. Everything's hotter than a Magnum, bro. Invictus close up shop, bro. They're done. They barbecued. Okay, so all right, walk us through what we have here. Now, of course, this isn't under $1,000, but I just wanted to do a comparison because the one thing that they said on YouTube, right, is they love the Tissot, but it's a plastic watch. It's not, you know, it's like
What, because, the PRX?
Yeah. That's like an eyesore. So they go to the Christopher Ward, they go to the F77 Nevada Grinchen, and there's a couple of others. The Yema. Everybody's getting to this integrated bracelet, right? Mm-hmm. And according to certain YouTubers, it's nauseating now to get integrated. But you're obviously the Damian Lillard. Do you have any of those still?
They're supposed to be. They were supposed to get back into the States on Monday. My guess is that we'll have them next Monday. Yeah.
So the Damian Lillard, that's still a hot piece, and I'm not real big in gold, but that one just hits because of that black dial.
The contrast is wrong.
Oh man, that thing is sick, man. Yeah. So what did you pull out for us, bro? Like, walk us through people that want to spend under $1,000, man. What are our options?
I mean, I know we've touched on these before, but when you come here and say, hey, under $1,000, the value of the Tissot Heritage 1938 COSC or cost certified timepieces under $1,000. This version here, the brown with somewhat of a anthracite dial, has these embossed numerals, just beautiful, timeless looking piece. Sorry for the plastic, but I like to keep plastic on
Oh no, you're good, man.
Pieces that aren't out. $825 retail for it.
Okay.
This one is the blue strap, white dial chronometer, and it comes with an extra bracelet, Milanese bracelet. Now you can get these. These will fit the other versions, so you can request that we order them in for you.
Okay.
I thought I had stock. I don't think I have any more stock, but I'll have to order a few more just for those special requests. But these are fantastic. I think I might have mentioned it before. This is the last one. I think people are like sleeping on the availability, thinking they're just available at any time. This is literally the last one. You can't get any more. That are brand new, straight from Tissot.
Gotcha,
So that's the small seconds version that you have. If anybody out there is like on the fence, you better decide now because that's gone.
Well, I got mine. What's up, Rob? Welcome in, Vic, Luciano. What did Vic say?
What's up, Vic?
Oh, he said it's hot to imagine. Killer new PRX colors, Rob says. Warren said he likes that one. And Vic said 117.23. I don't. Ooh. Oh, well, I can't. We'll get into Seiko. We'll get into Seiko at another time. I just saw something.
Oh, yeah.
That was, so Rob had this. Rob just showed this the other day.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Boy, that's, man, okay, I'm staying on.
Those were similar to this forged carbon.
Yeah.
They just were able to get them to us right before the holiday.
Yeah. All right. So I left a link. And just know Seiko. Seiko is in over here to this way. Okay. So what do I love these, man.
These also are very popular as the size of watches trend down, and the cases are a little bit smaller. That's 40 millimeter C-Star with a textured dial, and there are a number of different versions of this, different colorways and appearance. The Powermatic 80 is in this too, just like the PRX. So you're going to get 80 hours of reserve, date, decent lume. For $750.
$750.
Yeah.
That's retail price. Okay.
$750
so
retail. And then there's like a black on black that came out a little bit later than the others that are also very popular.
Yeah,
there's
I saw this on
green.
Watch Crunch yesterday.
In fact, I don't know. I better order that green again because that's a popular option.
The green one?
Yeah,
Okay,
that teal, green.
So how are those doing right now as far as sales concerned? Are you like
the divers?
Yeah.
They are steady.
Steady? Okay.
But there's not one that kind of rules the roost. It just is of interest of the enthusiast. We'll sell one of these, then one of those, and it's not like it's dominated by one color.
Okay. All right.
We've talked about these before.
Okay, walk us that green dial.
The gentleman.
God, dog, man.
This is the only gentleman now that has those crosshairs, and I just think it's a very subtle feature on those dials that kind of make it stand out a little bit more.
Yeah.
The green is nice because it's a kind of a dark, we call it Augusta green.
Augusta, okay.
And just a fantastic piece. Of course, there's the glacier ice blue, the black, the dark blue, all popular. Again, similar scenario with these gentlemen's. They sell through periodically throughout the month. There's not one that's kind of ruling, that are dominating the sales.
Okay.
They're all popular.
Hey, Warren, thanks for dropping that link, Vic. And Warren, if you get on there, just send Jake a message, man. Talk to him, just start a conversation. Oh, you know what we didn't do, Jake?
What?
We didn't do our wrist shots, bro.
Yeah.
We didn't do our wrist shots.
Oh, chandelier.
Okay. So this is Jake's wrist shot. Does that look familiar to you guys? Because guess what? I got one too. We had no idea. We had no idea.
Did not coordinate.
And you know how I got mine, right?
No.
I go to Kokomo. We were talking watches. I was talking about, designing a watch myself, right? And before I left, they said, hey, you know what? Before you go, we want to just congratulate you on making 3K. I was like, wow, thank you so much, right? So just acknowledging that was cool.
Yeah.
But they come out and they give me this.
How cool.
And this one mine is 1124 3D for the number, my serial number. So yeah, this one right here, y'all, you can still get this at Kokomo. I think there's like 5 or 6 left.
Yeah. I think
they almost sold out, bro.
It's limited. That's right.
Yeah, it's limited. They almost sold out, and they didn't promote on any social media. That was all local.
Yeah.
Those people just gobbled them up, bro. I was like,
that, and then they have the next version. It's a little it's like 42 with that little bit of skeleton
Yep.
look to it. That's gonna be pretty cool.
And yeah, so I sent them. Well, we talked about the design that I got. They like it.
Oh.
So we'll see. Y'all
Yeah.
stay tuned. We'll see
Yeah.
what happens. The Trap made design is on watch. Okay, so I think this
Real
is a
quick.
great price proposition. But
I don't want to ignore these $725
oh yeah.
retail on the stainless version here, the PR 516. You know, super dark. That red hand makes everything stand out a little bit. It's 38 millimeter case, so a little bit smaller, but it's fairly long, and so you know, it fits a variety of wrists.
I like that watch.
Fantastic.
725.
Yeah.
That's like the perfect size. I think that's a great starter watch.
Yeah.
Great starter watch under $1,000.
then this
Somebody
is
asked
color
for.
different.
Do you have the baby PRX, the 25 millimeter?
Oh yeah. Yep. So those are also they became quite popular during the holiday. I mean, you know, give or take. We don't do a ton of ladies sales,
So
but
you
these
guys in
did
comparison
rule.
what that looked like.
Yeah, so small.
That's what that
So
looked
small.
like. That's
So
crazy.
there are about, I think, 5 different variations.
What's the price on that one?
This one here is $315. It's the least expensive.
$315.
They're all quartz, but some have mother of pearl, some have diamonds.
Okay. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Y'all reach out to Jake. Use that code there. Talk to him. Start a conversation. Let him know that you saw this episode. All right. Just let him know you saw this episode. I see a Tiffany blue in this shop case. How much is it? That's the
So right here, is this the one?
is that you talking about this one
That one. There's
or the
the
glacier
green.
or that one?
Again, Tiffany kind of, people start throwing Tiffany around.
So what's the price?
Which makes
on that
sense. But this is a quartz 35. 35 millimeters. So this is unisex. Men will wear this. Women will wear this. $395.
$395. Okay.
Yep. Integrated. Because of that integrated bracelet, it makes that, although that dial is pretty small, that integrated bracelet gives it a little bit more of a masculine look.
Okay. No, he does not carry Casio. So his models he carry here: Seiko, Tissot, Hamilton, Longines, Flederman, Citizen, and Boulevard.
And then Garmin, but
Garmin.
we're kind of a lot of the Garmin sales are in person, you know.
Okay. So
The Lilacs, these
so you know what? That's one that you don't hear about that
you
often.
don't. It's only because it's a little bit more formal looking, but it's fantastic. It's just a great piece. Even just the detail on the back, with the engraving. I don't know if you can get that.
Hold on, let me see if I can. Oh, I
It's
never
just beautiful.
looked. Woo!
Yeah.
Okay, what's the price on this one?
So these are $750 retail.
$750.
Yeah.
Now, I want to tell you a characteristic of this watch, because I know people that own this watch. It does make noise, so don't be alarmed. Like you'll hear it oscillating a little bit, but that is like the nomenclature of. I mean, that's the normal tendency of that watch. It's almost like having a value on it. Like you can feel a value movement.
Sure.
You know, because I remember we talked about that, man, like a few months ago,
Yeah.
a few months back. Somebody wasn't pleased with it, but like I know
heard
two
like
people.
a little rattle in there.
Yeah.
And
But that's the characteristic of the watch, though, because I know 2 people that own that watch, and it.
just a little space. It's a large mainspring.
Yeah,
It's
just
an
you hear
ADR
it.
reserve, so there's a little bit more in there to.
Now I'm gonna tell you something.
Bounce,
I
if you
think
will.
that one's. Let me see the blue one next to it. I
Yeah.
love that one. That right there that's classic. Sheesh.
Yeah, that white version is the anniversary version, and that comes with a blue strap.
Oh, so this one?
Yeah, these
Anniversary?
do not have an extra strap, but of course you can order them.
Oh no, but we're gonna stick with y'all. That's anniversary. So get that one. Get the
Yep.
bonus. That's you know what.
It's about $100 more because of that.
That's hey, listen, it's still under $1,000, right?
Correct. Still a good value. I mean, there's not a Tissot that I'm familiar with that's not a good value. They price them right. You know, you can get Valjoux auto chronos for under $2,000. You know, you're able to get 80-hour power reserve in that PRX for $725 usually, depending on the model.
Green Tiffany
amazing.
Patel homage. Oh, you like the green one right there? Okay.
So yeah, this is the Powermatic 80 version. They do have a quartz version that's a little bit lighter in color.
Okay. Oh,
See
and
that
it's
difference?
different texture too.
Yep. Different texture.
Yeah.
Then they have a 35 in this and a 35 in this.
Okay. Okay. And then of course you got your golds and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then like this is a great piece, but it's an auto chrono, so you're going to pay a little bit.
That's
more.
going to be that's a little.
It's a
more.
mechanical.
Yeah.
I should say.
Yeah.
Mechanical.
But it's still beautiful though.
Yeah.
Just giving you guys some options. And yes, let me see. What are you asking for? Let's see. Are there any girls in there to try it on?
Not today.
Shoot. Wait a minute. Hold up. Don't Mark dress up like a woman every once in a while. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding.
He did that little pose. Remember that?
He did that. That was hilarious. It was on Instagram.
I'm like, no way.
Oh man, I laughed at that. Okay, so green, aqua green. Okay, yes, there are. So we can't spoil a surprise because we are going to Longines after this. I promise we are. Seattle Seahawk green. How much? The waffle design. Those were how much?
$725.
$725.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the waffle design is like offshore AP.
Yeah, and then here's the gold on gold.
Ooh,
PVD.
I'm not a gold person, man, but that thing
it does work.
Bro.
It does work, and PVD, that's never gonna, like when you think about plated stuff, you think about them getting worn down.
Right.
This is a process that has actual gold crushed up,
mm-hmm.
and it's basically blasted or layered in the metal.
Right.
This isn't going to do that, so you can wear this with confidence.
It's not going to fade. That is, damn, bro. Again, I'm not a gold fan, but that works. Yeah. I really like beautiful that. Really works.
There's a 35 in it, and then also similar to that whatever you want to call it, Tiffany green. Again, there is a quartz 35, a quartz 40.
Yeah, Warren said it got.
Mm-hmm.
I know they're discontinued though. Okay, so SKX, he said yeah, they're discontinued. Okay, so here's a question they have in here. What would you recommend? So what we've been looking at, if just imagine that you have somebody that's looking for a watch and they say, hey, I got about $700 or $800 to spend, or at least under $1,000. What would you recommend for somebody first buy?
First watch.
Yep, first watch.
I'm almost, because of the hype, right or wrong, I'm always going to show, if we're talking about Tissot here.
Yeah, we're talking
always going to show a PRX just because of its popularity and it's different from your traditional look. So I use that as kind of a baseline. And then I'll also almost always show a gentleman. Tissot Gentleman is an all-around wonderful piece for anybody who's looking for a watch, whether they're new or established watch collectors or enthusiasts. So those two almost all the time. If it's for a special occasion, maybe it's their first job, a graduation, or a wedding, maybe more so even than that as a wedding. Those little locks I'll show.
Oh, okay.
Because to me, those are a little bit, could potentially be more a special purchase because they are more formal and have that intricate engraving on the back.
Right.
So yeah, okay. I would gravitate towards those first.
Okay.
PRX almost just because, but gentleman, if it's more of an everyday.
Mm-hmm.
La Lock if it's a little bit more formal.
Man, Vic, I ain't getting nothing. I ain't avoiding the question. I'm ignoring you, though. I'm ignoring you.
I don't believe that he asked that. You fabricate that every time.
If I got it, you'll get it. The Gentleman is a great watch, both sporty and dressy. Yes, I think that's like, in my humble opinion, I think if I was to gravitate toward a watch, like my first watch for 2025 that I buy, I would go towards the Gentleman. That's just my option. That's my choice. I'll tell you what though. I'll say, because this one is what, $875, I think.
I mean, when you start talking about extreme value, something that's going to last. I mean, they're all going to last forever, but that's a special piece in that there's a little bit more thought put into it. Yes. It's a certified piece. If there's like say the person's very interested in watches, maybe they have a pocket watch and they like clocks. They like horology.
Yeah.
That one would be a great gift.
Yeah, this one. And that one's, that's $875 and you get the actual bracelet. But I tell you what's crazy is anthracite dial is the one. I have this one. I just got the small second one. I like this watch. I think that's the best option to get into. Just my personal opinion. These right here. Now, granted, these watches do not have lume. Just wanted to let you guys know it has no lume on it whatsoever. However, a lot of us got plenty of watches that got lume. So you can fall back on those lume watches all day. But this one is very special because this is actually a remake of that's why they call it the Heritage 1938, is because this watch came out during the Great Depression. And it was about $225 back in the 30s.
A lot different.
A lot different. Yeah, that's a lot different. But even with inflation, that watch should be more than what that is. That watch, if it was $225 back then, that watch should be no more than like about $3,000 right now. Just keeping it 100, man. You know, if you go by, I'm gonna call it the Rolex rule. You know what I'm saying? Because Rolex leading the way. And I know people now. Do you have? I don't really like that, the prediction thing. There's a number of people that's doing predictions on what watch is going to be the dominant watch for the year, or who's going to like have the biggest splash. There's some people that are gravitating towards the wish list. Milgauss make a return, right? Titanium, right? And people are going to go crazy over that. Yeah. But I'll say this: this is my personal opinion. Take it for what it is. Does it really matter what the prediction is? Because the people going to buy the watch regardless. People hate the Cubitous.
Well, you always get surprised, but it's fun to guess.
It is fun to guess, but I think sometimes people take it a little too far. I'm like, yo, bro, like relax. It's not that serious. But I believe. Oh, wait a minute. That's funny in the pocket. This was somebody's change, I think. They ain't getting it back. You ain't getting it back. So here's my crazy thing is I wanted to tackle Tissot today because of the request. Secondly, I wanted to show you guys watches that you can get under $1,000. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Dive watches, I think those Sea Stars, and those are like what you say about $750.
Pretty awesome, and they're not overwhelming. You know, even Seiko did the same thing with the Mini Samurai, bringing it down to 40 millimeters. That's just a great size for a dive watch today.
Okay. All right. So I know we'll do a special on Seiko, but I just want to show you this one. Rob started it off. If you're still in here, Rob, that's your fault. That one right there, that's a beautiful watch. I just had to show that.
The Pogue.
The Pogue. All right. And of course, this is my piece. One of my favorite pieces that I bought here. I got here at Jake's. I got a box too. You remember your shindig you had around the corner?
Yeah.
People doing the giveaways.
Yeah.
Well, Rob was supposed to do a giveaway for the box, and he was like, "Oh crap, I forgot to get a giveaway." So it was good that I stuck around because I won a box.
Oh, in fact, who Rob? Oh, Rob.
Yeah, Rob. Yeah,
so
Rob.
Rob did, and then you offered a few things. I still have them.
Yeah.
Let's figure out a way to give that away.
Okay.
Those away. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes. So let's do this.
I still have them.
Let's do this. We're gonna do our first giveaway for the year.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to give a Seiko away out of your case.
Okay.
And we can send it with those items.
That would be good. Yeah. That'd be good.
So yeah, y'all heard it. We're going to. Who is this? No, I don't know you. Whoever that was. Thanks everybody for being here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. No Rolex here. Somebody asked for Rolex. Yeah, we don't have Rolex here. But we can't talk about Rolex. Rooted in essential oils in the building. I always love when other YouTubers and content creators come into the chat, because they could be they got their day jobs, they got all kind of other stuff. And I'm like, hey, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube know that we are in the building.
Special ops.
Now,
special ops here, Mark. Just I didn't realize you were coming up, and he has a Cartier that he just bought. Cartier Santos, and so we'll show that next time. But so to answer that, it's playing off that Rolex question. You know, every once in a while we'll get something in, but yeah, we haven't. We're not a Rolex dealer, and every once in a while we'll get one in, but that's about it. You know,
okay.
Stay away from that for the most part. We'll let the other
sit by me one too.
Do that, but just so if you ever, I guess if there's anybody on the channel that says, hey, I've always been looking for this type of watch, we can explore getting it for you. Or, of course, we'll refer you to dealers that
Yeah, I mean, shoot, who is that? Kokomo has 2 Rolex. They got a
Kokomo.
Daytona and I think they have
of
a
course,
a 98 Submariner in there, 1998 Submariner, and it's really nice. It's in great condition. I tried it on. It's really nice.
Yeah, and of course, all of your large, oh my gosh, your large jewelry stores, even Moyer, they have a pre-owned section, correct?
Yes, yes. There more is.
Plenty out there. It's hunting it down.
Let's do a meetup this spring.
That'd be great.
Let's do it. That's Rob. Hey, bro, say the word. I'm there. I need a Seiko 1500. I love the BB 58 on the 5-link. Hope they show the Longines. Okay, so Paul, per request, let's go to Longines.
All right.
This is what I wanted you guys. I know you're sticking around. Thank you guys for being and sticking around because look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, Jay, you saw my reaction when I came in.
Yeah.
I lost my mind. I picked it up. I tried it on. This watch is freaking amazing. What is it? 3,600 VPHs or something like that?
Yeah, 36,000 per hour. Yep.
Oh my!
And so it's an ultra chronometer by time lab. So this is extremely accurate, somewhat of an horological marvel, if you want to call it that. It follows this, suit. It's the same movement as the other ultra chrones, but it has a carbon case and titanium, and then a anthracite dial. Loom is good. I don't know where my black light is, but yeah, just a fantastic. I mean, so light.
Yeah, this thing is
Has
super
that raised
light,
crystal.
man. And you know what? It smells like success.
Oh.
It smells like success right now. It's radiating greatness right now.
Yeah.
This watch, and then
just came off of
packaging.
embargo, so it's very, very new. Barely any images online. I have to get it online.
Yo, look at the packaging, bro. Like, look at the box. That's crazy, bro.
They do it right.
Come on, bro. This thing is nuts, man. You got your certification.
If they did anything different with that. No, it's the same. But it does come with that certification. Ultra chronometer.
Now, I know you can't wear the box, y'all. I get that. But, bro, I am, like, blown away.
There is something about packaging, that does enhance, especially when you're unboxing it. If you're somebody who displays them, this is going to hit hard here. Even just the...
Yeah, that thing is crazy. It is $4,900.
That's correct.
$4,900. He said, how much? Smooth. Tis very nice. What's up, Trapvision? Watching from, you're in London. Thank you. Welcome in. Love the Carbon PRX, top of the wish list. Okay, so I'm just going to say this. I think my prediction is this thing is going to make a stupid splash. People are going to gravitate to that. It's something new. Longines is flexing his horological muscle. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And I think over here, that Carbon PRX is going to, once it's available, is going to blow it out the water. Now, the other thing, like with Seiko, people are like, yo, Seiko, man, come on with something, do your thing.
They will.
Man, Seiko's going to show up, man.
Yeah, we'll find out. I mean, I've been shown some things from, each rep that they can show. Like even Bola has some really cool things coming out. We get these little sneak previews. Hamilton is one of them that's going to have a pretty...
we talked about that. We talked about that on a live the other day. Talked about Hamilton because I'm a Hamilton fanboy. Yeah. You know that. I bought more Hamiltons last year than any other brand.
Yeah. So man, be pleased this year with what they come out with, and I haven't even seen all of it. So as more photos become available, when release dates come out, and when they ask us to order,
Look at Rob said Seiko will have a bunch of limited editions, only 10K, baby. So true. Oh my gosh.
What are they?
This dude, he said the hot girls on the wall. Of all the watches we talked about, he saw the girls.
Well, when Longines asked me to put that back up, I said, "Oh shucks," you know.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. There you go. Now, if that encourages you to buy the watch, go right ahead, knock it out. It's available. Go over
That
to
is
Jake.
an awesome piece. That mini Dolce Vita.
Yeah. Don't sleep on it. And you know what's crazy is the fact that Cartier is selling so well. So who was that? Brown Girl Bella. She's another content creator. She was on the channel the other day, and I believe she bought a Cartier this year or last year. And she's looking to get something else, but she loves her Cartier. She talked about it, right?
Yeah.
Then it just led me to a conversation with two other ladies, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I love Cartier. That's on my list to get this year." But I'm like, "Yo, look, okay,
So-
Cartier is great, but you don't."
The Dolce Vita has strong history.
Hey, look, don't sleep on it.
It's just a beautiful watch, dependable. It's a luxury brand.
Don't
So,
sleep on it. Don't
No,
sleep on it.
Yeah, again, I mean, there's nothing. Absolutely, Cartier is wonderful. So.
Okay, so let me see. You think they'll do a colored carbon PRX like the Tissot Citadel?
You know, I'd be well. I don't know actually. Can't say. I haven't heard that. We'll see how they.
Jennifer Lawrence, yeah.
Based on that difficulty, you know, that they have pumping these out faster. My guess is that the manufacturing process is more difficult. And so, yeah, who knows? They might kind of match that.
Boulevard Speedy.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what would be crazy? I'll tell you. What do you think if Boulevard made put the Lunar Pilot as a pure mechanical?
Oh, they would probably do it as a limited edition piece, and
That thing will sell out.
It would.
That thing will sell out.
It'd be two grand probably. Maybe they might even price it higher just if it's limited. And yeah, I think it'd be great. $2,200 or something like that. Yeah.
So I will put that Boulevard. You heard? Hey, look, Boulevard. Make us a Lunar Pilot mechanical, yo. Make us a Boulevard. Yeah, let's do that. Because man, hold up, this is such a beautiful.
Well, and that's what people ask for about that Pogue. You know that Pogue, because the original was.
Yeah, the original was automatic.
And you know they came out with that Pogue that's got the 3 dials.
That thing is
typical
nice, though.
chrono with the same design as those other speed timers.
Yeah, that's
So
that's sexy.
people
watch.
want to see that automatic. Now you're usually not going to see Seiko do that. You know, but people have been asking, that's for sure. So
Okay, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is Jake. I'm Trap. Mark is in there. We're going to sign off. This will be like a quick live. I just want to present this to you guys so you got something to run with. In the chat below, I'm actually, once I end this live, I am going to put some other links in there. Hey, go to Watch Crunch. Check out Watch Crunch. I will put my Watch Crunch links in there. Give me like 3 minutes. I'll put it in there. If you're not a fan of Watch Crunch or you don't know about it, man, go check it out. I ain't gonna say not a fan.
You know what? We did start posting a little, maybe just like one.
Okay, hey, that's an accomplishment. Man,
So,
okay,
Ashley,
2025, let's
Ashley
go.
yet? She's taking the lead on some social media.
I haven't
And
met Ashley.
She's great. So she and I are going to help with the tag team the Watch Crunch thing, because it's an awesome platform.
Yes. And if you want to know more about it, man, wait till I drop my link in there, man. And then on top of that, man, I am a badge hoarder at this point. I'm getting badges. I just got my Tissot badge yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because you have to comment a bunch on certain things.
Oh,
Like at least
you get
25,
badges.
you get those badges, accomplishments. Shout out to my man, Skylar. Skylar has the most badges I've seen out of anybody.
Really?
He got AP, he got everything.
That's cool.
He has everything. So I'm trying to get that ambassador badge, man. I'm like one away, man. So when I put that link in there, go in there, click on it, get under my name, my banner, join the family, and yeah, we're gonna go from there.
Yeah.
Let's see. And thanks Warren. Thank you guys, the new people, man. We had up to 73 people in here at one time. So hey, grab the link, start a conversation with Jake. It'll be beneficial to you. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave off with that. It'll be beneficial. Let them know that you saw it here. Be like, hey, I was on Traps Live, or I saw it. If you seen a replay, there you go. All right, I'm out of here for real. Not even an hour today, man. Look, so go ahead and go back to work, man.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. Hey, to the next lightning strike, y'all be blessed. Yeah, that was dope.